pro left 45 counter. So the idea is that we want to make this look like a 24 zone. We want to make it look like the R is going to head towards the right side. So his initial step takes him to the right, but then he is going to counter back. So he's going to make the defense think he's going to his right, but then he's going to counter back and hit this hole that's going to occur just inside the tight end. All right, so that's the R's job. The quarterback's job is to open up like you're running the 24. You're going to open up to your right like you're running a 24 zone, but then you're going to hand off to the R who's going to cut it back. Now the lineman play is pretty important. And also, we're going to have the backside guard and tackle pull on this play. So when I mean the backside guard and tackle, I'm talking about this guard and this tackle are both going to pull. So that means that the backside guard is going to pull, and he's going to kick out that defensive end or the last man on line of scrimmage. The backside tackle is going to pull, and he is going to block that. A backer, could be the play side backer or maybe a pursuing backside backer, but he's going to get himself in position to block a second level player. We have got to have a double team. The play side guard and tackle have got to take care of that tackle. So it's a double team on the play side tackle. If you can, offensive tackle, you can work your way up to second level if it's an easy block. So what about these two guys? These two guys, the center is going to block back, and the H is going to block that defensive end. So here is 45 counter, and ideally then you should have a gap. If the R takes his counter step, he should have something open up into the backside. So let's look at that from the opposite direction. Let's see, this is pro right 46 counter. So let's start with a lineman. So if I'm running 46 counter, put a defense in. The backside guard tackler pulling. So it's a 46, so the backside is on the left. That's this guard is going to pull, and he's going to kick out that end. The backside tackle is going to pull a little bit wider and look for any backer scraping over the top. The play side guard and tackle are going to double team that defensive tackle. If they get a good double team, they should drive him back into a linebacker, and maybe you can combo block into a backer as well. Once again, the guard the center has to block back for the pulling guard, and the H is going to block back for that pulling tackle. The R is going to run 23 zone, at least for the first step. If he runs 23 zone for the first step, and then he's going to counter back and hopefully hit a gap just inside of that blocking guard. The quarterback is going to run a 23 zone, but then hand it off to the R coming back towards that right side. The Z, you're going to pursue that outside backer, and then your X is going to pursue that outside backer. That's pro right 46 counter. All right, so here's a good look at pro right 45 counter. Let's first look at the running back's move. The running back is going to run as if it's 24 zone. So he takes his first step to the right. You're going to see him do this. But then once he makes that first step, he goes back to his left, and this play does hit wide. It typically won't do that, but this typically will hit inside the tight end. Let's look at the lineman play. So the lineman, the backside guard is this guard and this tackle. You're going to see him pull and try to kick out that defensive end, and you're going to see this guard or the tackle try to loop around and get to the second level. And that doesn't happen because there's a lot of congestion here, but look at their first initial steps here. Let's look at the play side guard and the play side the play side guard and the center. They both have to block down. They both have to block down. And this tackle should get to the second level because once again we have that backside guard pulling. So let's watch those play side guard and tackle. Notice that the play side tackle is leaving that defensive alone, and that's exactly what he should do. Right here, this play side tackle is leaving the defensive end alone because he knows the guard's pulling to block that guy. So he takes an inside step and double teams the 3 tech.